Hi everyone, it's Allison. I'm here to do my May TBR list, and I have chosen a lot of books for this month. I know I'm probably not going to get through them all, but I'm signed up for the readathon, the Bouts of Books readathon, which is taking place the second week of May, so I'm hoping to get a little bit more read than normal. So I made an extra long list just so I could pick and choose which one I wanted to read. So this way I'm a little over-prepared than rather under-prepared. So I'm going to show you the books that I want to read this month. Some of them are on my e-reader and some of them are physical copies, so I'm just going to show you the picture of the cover if it's a e-reader book. So I will start with the first book. The first book that I've already started to read this month is This Is What Happy Looks Like. This is by Jennifer E. Smith, and she's the author of The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight, which I enjoyed. So I wanted to read this one. It sounds like a super cute YA contemporary, and that's exactly what it is so far. I only started it today and I'm almost finished of it, so it's a pretty quick read, and I plan on finishing it tonight, and then hopefully there'll be a review up sometime shortly on the blog. After that, I want to read Smart Girls Get What They Want by Sarah Strohmeyer. Last month I read How Zoe Made Her Dreams Mostly Come True, and I really enjoyed it, so I wanted to read some more of her stuff, and I really like these covers. This one matches the Zoe cover, so this is the updated cover, and I really like them. So, yes, I'm going to get that one, read that one. And then for my 100 Classic Book Challenge, which I've kind of been ignoring lately, I chose Peter Pan. This is by J.M. Barrie. And if I have time, I kind of would like to also read Tiger Lily by Jodi Lynn Anderson, which is kind of a reimagining or retelling of Peter Pan, so those kind of go together. And then also for the 100 Classic Book Challenge, I chose Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. So I'm kind of ashamed that I haven't read this, but it is kind of a beast. It's kind of big, and the writing is really tiny, as you would expect in a classic. So I got the audiobook of this as well, so sometimes that makes me read a little bit faster, and hopefully I will get through this one and cross another few books off of my 100 Classic Book Challenge. And if you don't know about that, you can always check the blog to see which books I chose to read for the challenge. And then kind of associated with Little Women, I chose the Mother-Daughter Book Club, which is by Heather Vogel Frederick. And this one, the book that they read in this one is Little Women, so that's why I've been putting it off. And I wanted to read Little Women before I read this one, so I kind of know what they're talking about. And then after that one, I would like to read Every Day by David Levithan. This one sounds really good, and it's got like rave reviews, so I don't think I've heard any bad things about this story actually. So I will pick up that one hopefully this month. And then Strands of Bronze and Gold. This is by Jane Nickerson, and this is Mallory's copy actually. She already finished it and she enjoyed it, so I thought I would pick it up and give it a try. It's a retelling or reimagining of the Bluebeard story, so it should be interesting to see how this goes. And you can see these cool little details on the cover, which is pretty neat. And then after that, I would like to read, these aren't in particular order, I'm just saying them in that order. Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. So this is been getting, again, rave reviews. It was one of the top books of 2012, and a friend of mine, Jill from Couch Time with Jill, she recommended that I read it last year, but I just never got around to it. So I decided that I'm going to read it this month. And I also heard that there is a movie coming out in the near future, or sometime in the near future. So I want to read it before the movie comes out as well. And then I chose Etiquette and Espionage. This is by Gail Carriger. And I just love this cover. As soon as I saw the cover on Goodreads, I knew I had to read this book because it's amazing. I love the purple. I love her dress. I love that she's holding scissors. And if you watched my buzzword, you'll see that there's like cogs here. And yeah, sold. And then when I bought this book, I saw this bookmark, and it says you can't do things differently unless you see things differently. And just because I work at an eye clinic and we use eye charts, I thought this one would be cool. So I just put it in here and I'll use it when I read this book. Then I chose The Academy. This is by Monica Seles, and it's the first in a series. It's called Game On. So this one's about tennis. I got an e-galley off of NetGalley, and I'm super excited because I do love tennis. And Monica Seles, if you don't know, is a famous tennis pro. She used to play and is retired now. So she wrote this book, and I definitely have to check it out. Like I said, anything with tennis, again, that was one of my buzzwords that I have to read the book. Then I have another book for review, True by Erin McCarthy. So this is a new adult genre book, and I've been really trying to get into this new genre. I haven't really read any of the books. I guess maybe a few that you might consider it, but I find it very interesting, and I want to see what the buzz is all about. And then after that, Tiger's Curse by Colleen, I don't know how to say her name, Hook? If anybody knows, let me know. This cover, again, is beautiful. It's been sitting on my shelf for so long, and Mallory has been raving about this one, so I figured I have to finally pick it up. This tiger's eyes are amazing. I don't really know much about the story, but with a tiger and the cover, I'm willing to pick it up. Next, I chose Looking for Alaska by John Green. Now, after reading The Fault in Our Stars, I knew I had to read everything that John Green has written, so I chose this one as the first one since, well, I read Let It Snow. I guess it's a compilation with him. And so this is the next book, full book by him that I'm going to read. I got the box set, and this one is the nice hardcover edition. And I've heard mixed reviews. Some people really love this, some people don't like it as much, but I'll give it a shot. And then The Immortal Rules by Julie Kagawa. It's about vampires, and I'm interested to see her take on vampires, and I really like the cover. It's really soft, and the words are written in raised font, and the blood coming from her eye just looks really interesting. Plus, on top of that, the main character's name is Allison, so sold. And then, if I get through all those books, and I still have time, I would also like to read Obsidian by Jennifer L. Armentrout. It's about aliens, I guess, and this is the first in the trilogy. And I think Mallory already read that one, and she said it was good as well. And finally, Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. And this one is supposed to be amazing. It's been picked up to become a film already. Slated as the new Harry Potter because the producer from Harry Potter is the one who, person who found it, whatever, is the one who is making this into a movie. And with a little blurb from Veronica Roth at the top and a cover like this, I can't say no. So those are the books that I would like to read this month. I know it's a lot, but I'm going to try my best to get through as many as I can. If you have any suggestions of which ones you think I should read in which order, if there's one you really liked more than others, let me know. If you have any questions or comments, let me know down below, and I'll definitely link to my blog so you can check out my 100 classic book challenge. and also lots of stuff going on the blog. So if you want to just take a look, we're also on Facebook and Twitter, and we're everywhere, really. So that is it for me. I hope you're all having a good month so far, and let me know what you're reading this month. I would love to know. And yeah, that's it. Have a good day, guys. Bye.